Hello everybody, Emerald Black here, and today I want to talk about some of the Pokemon that need evolutions in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Here I have a couple Pokemon, I have some of their typing, and just what I think would be amazing Pokemon for them to add as additional evolutions, in the game. So first off, I'm gonna start off with my favorite one in the entire list is Spring. Now, as you know, Hawaii, the new Alola region, is definitely based on Hawaii. It's been confirmed, and I think having a evolution for Torkoal that is Spring, a fire and water type, would be amazing. We need a fire and water type that's not Volcarona, and I feel like he's one of the few Pokemon that can actually pull it off. You know, have it where he produces steam from his back. You know, you already have the white kind of smokish stuff, but if it's actual steam, I think that having a Spring and having it native to the Alola region would be amazing. Second, number 2 on my list is I like to call Snorlax. Snorlax is an evolution of Snorlax, and I believe that all that fat should be turned into muscle, and he should look big and strong, kind of like a Samoan. And the reason I bring that up is because Samoans are from Hawaii. You know, you have Samoans in Hawaii, so I think that having a strict training that they're able to take the fat Snorlax and convert it into muscle and make him a strong powerhouse, I think that would be amazing. Number three is an evolution for Muck that I like to call Gunkum. Having so much water in the region, I think that water pollution has to be pretty bad. I mean, you have a city going on, there's so much water, so I know that there has to be water pollution because there's water pollution in every part of the world. So, for me, I think you can have an evolution for Muck and name it Gunkum and have it be a poison type, and kind of like the picture I show here, its body has trash sticking out, so it just walks and it's like sludge, black sludge, and it just picks up any parts of like trash and stuff and just brings it into its body. Number four is an evolution for Wheezing called Choking, and again, I feel like because of the volcanic regions, you can have like the volcanic gases kind of help to force evolve Weezings and make it where their gases are so hot and so poisonous that they become poison and maybe fire types. Or you can just have it be poison and learn fire type moves. But I think that having a poison type, you know, with the ability to have fire moves, or a poison and fire, will be a really good combination for an evolution of Weezing, because you already have poisonous gases that are emitted from volcanoes. Number 5 on my list is Dunsparce. I think that Dunsparce needs an evolution. Right now he's very weak, and I feel like there's kind of no reason for him to be in the game. So I feel like in order to make Dunsparce kind of stand out, they need an evolution, and I propose 2 different evolutions. One, they can have one that's a Dunsparce with a turtle on it, a turtle shell on it, and it's all defense and special defense. And then on the other hand, you have a Dunsparce that it evolves and it becomes very snake-like, and it gains speed and attack rather than being a defensive type Pokemon. I feel like either one of these could give Dunsparce a bit of a power-up when it comes to actual stats, and actually make him a little bit more useful in the terms of battling, because right now I have never ever battled somebody or trained a Dunsparce myself. Number 6 on my list is a Tropius. We have a lot of palm trees in Hawaii, so why not have a Tropius that's actually made of like palm trees? And I think an evolution for Tropius and making it a ground and grass would be amazing, but it still keeps its flying moves. So that's the trick right there. It is ground and grass, but it has flying type moves, and I think that would be awesome. You know, Tropius with palm trees and everything that actually walks, you know, doesn't fly or anything like that. I think that would be awesome to have, make it more dinosaur-like and more plant-like too. I think that would be an awesome evolution for Tropius to have. Number 7 on my list is an evolution for Ambipom called Ambibloom. I found this picture online, and he will be a normal type, and I think he should be based on a baboon with 3 tails. You have Apom, who has 1 tail, Ambipom has 2 tails, so why not give it a 3rd evolution with 3 tails? And I feel like having this with the native forest jungles in Hawaii, I think that would be amazing. I'm not sure if baboons are actually native to Hawaii. I don't think they are, but I could be wrong. But I think just having an evolution for Apom in this region would be awesome to have. I think so. Number 8. Number 8 on my list is the evolution for Sunflora, and I want to call it Symbiota. The reason I call it Symbiota is because biota means all the plant and animal life in a particular region. So I think this should be a grass type, and I think it should be kind of like the Digimon Sunfloamon, I believe her name is. I'm not sure, 100% sure what her name is, but she's kind of like a sunflower that's like dinosaur-like. And I think that would be awesome to have like sunflower head, and then dinosaur-like features made of grass. And I think that would be awesome because you can make it kind of like carnivorous, like it eats other Pokemon, it eats meat, and that's where the biota comes into play in its name. And that's where the biota comes to play in its name. Number 9. Number 9. I would absolutely love to have an evolution for Grand Bull. And hear me out. I know Grand Bull may not need an evolution, but give Grand Bull an evolution where he becomes a fighting and fairy type Pokemon. Make him a brawler. Grand Bull already looks very husky. He looks very stubby, very strong. But make him like a actual like baller, like kind of like a biker meets a brawler type thing, and make him a fairy and fighting. And name him Dower Bull. And the reason I say Dower Bull is because Dower means stubbornly unyielding, which is what Snubbull, stubborn, And so a Dower Bull I think will be an amazing name as a fairy and fighting type Pokemon, brawler. It'll be a good matchup. That's a good matchup because the fairy it's already dominating in the game right now. And you have the fighting with the fairy makes it take down the weakness of steel. So that's why I think Dower Bull would be an amazing type to have in this game. Number 10. This is my last choice for a Pokemon that I think should get an evolution in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I'm gonna say it's Junkar. Junkar is a name that I came up with, kind of like a pun to junkyard, which is like a literal landfill. It's a literal landfill. So I think an evolution for Gardevoir named Junkar, and have it be a poison type, and have it be a fucking monster. Have it be huge with a bunch of trash and stuff sticking out of its body. Have it be an actual landfill, like big, huge monster. I'm talking big. And I think that have it be a pure poison type. Have it have something like where you touch it, you're poisoned, or if it attacks you, it's poison. I think a cool ability for it to have, although John kind of disagrees with me, is like weak armor, where the more you hit it, the more damage you do to it. Its defense goes down because trash is falling off of its body, but it's getting faster. And when it gains that speed, it becomes a powerhouse. It becomes a sweeper. So it goes from being a tank with heavy defense to a sweeper once it starts losing trash. So I think that an evolution for Gardevoir named Junkar would be awesome to have in the new region. So these are just 10. There's many more Pokemon that I would love to get an evolution in this region, but these are probably like my top 10 picks that should get an evolution in the next region. So thank you guys for watching this video. Comment below. I want to know, are there any Pokemon that you think should get an evolution in this region? Are there any Pokemon that you think deserve an evolution in this region? And let me know, because maybe I'll mention it in the next video. I mean, maybe it's a better idea than mine. I don't know. Comment it down below. Let me know what you have to say, and I will catch you all next time. Thank you for watching.